About that business of yours?
Yeah? What about it?
What was the name of that factory you represent?
What factory? Oh, yeah. It's called, Lab-O-Matic. Yeah, that's it. Lab-O-Matic. Cool name, huh?
Well, how do you find time to do your work here at the museum and hold this position as a representative?
I'm glad you asked me that. Look, there's one word that sums up my whole mess of a life. Professionalism. Get it, guy? That's just the way it has to be. I'm telling you, I'm a professional, and I know how to deal with all the little tasks life has given me without neglecting any of them. I'm a professional, man. A professional!
I'm going to take that floor buffer over there and I'm going to park it so far up your ass, I'm going to reduce your rear molars to a fucking fine mirror polish.
Look, I'm not sure yet, but I might be needing a specific lab tool. Did you get it for me?
Sure thing. I'll get you the goods cheap, but always high-quality stuff, of course. When you know what you want, just let me know. I'll ask the guys down at the factory to see if we got the goods. If so, you'll have it here in a flash. But we only take cash.
I guess I'm robbing my mate then.
This Mayan art exhibition is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
Hell yeah, totally, dude. What gripes me most is that it's opening in 3 days, and that dustbag, Dr. Oliva, is putting in overtime here day and night to get all the stuff ready for this mess. I don't feel sorry for that old bag, you hear? She can take a hike for all I care. But I'd feel much more relaxed if she'd be less of a fixer and a fixture. Know what I'm saying?
No, I feel like you're some kind of real piece of shit chauvinist arsehole, and I frankly do want to slap that smile directly off your fucking face. Possibly snatch your goatee off while I'm at it.
I don't want to take up any more of your time, Willie. See you later.
See ya.
Jesus Christ. I really hope I get you fired. Dick. Okay, so in the storage room there should be a pack of coffee somewhere. Just trying for the life of me to make sure I haven't missed anything blatantly obvious.
The lengths technology can go to never cease to surprise me. I need to have the crucifix restored first.
Right. Dum 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 dum. I definitely didn't find anything else over here, did I? Nope. I'm trying to avoid using a walkthrough as much as humanly possible, but feel like we might have hit a bit of a brick wall here. Let me just see if I can now go and lift that money from if I can lift that money from the safe. Right, pop that open. I've got my tablet. Yeah, my tablet's over there. Right.
No, I'd never steal money.
Fucking seriously.
No, if Clive... I suppose Clive keeps it...
Alright, fine. Apparently I can't take that, or at least I can't take it yet. Let's have a quick look at the walkthrough as I listen to this softcore porn music. Yeah. So I've just read what I need to do next. So I'm just going to go through the steps that should have brought me to this conclusion now. So if I...
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Brian Basco.
Name invalid. Access denied.
I don't think I'll get it to open that way.
So it's a voice lock. For some reason, thermal chamber. That's the button. Just small soapbox moment here. And this is something I think will happen in the last set as well. When you are producing a puzzle game and a specific part of an object needs to be interacted with, maybe think about if it's going to be obvious or in any way, clear that there are multiple points to an object and you don't just end up with gigantic fucking interactable, beep, like very small secondary area.
It must be crucial for certain delicate pieces of art to be at the right temperature and humidity.
Right. So if I
It
ask
activates
around...
the thermal chamber opening system.
God damn it.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Now, we know that Clive isn't here, and we know that Willie probably doesn't actually have access, so Susan Oliver is actually the best person to ask about this.
Susan Oliva.
Name invalid. Access denied.
Now,
I don't think I'll get it to open that way.
you may wonder, why is that invalid? Well, that's because it's a voice recognition lock. And in order to actually access this, we need a copy of Susan's voice. So what we need is to go back to her office, grab the voice recorder.
Excuse me, Doctor. Could you tell me your name again?
Dr. Susan Oliva. It's marked clearly on the door.
Nice, there we go. So, now
like
we've got the
that
recording.
idea.
No, sorry. Right. So, now we've got the recording, we go back over, and we use the recording on the voice lock. This is all pretty much standard, and I probably would have figured this out if I'd, been able to see that there was a separate interactable area on the fucking case. Right. Grab this.
Alright, let's see if the plan works.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan.
Name invalid. Access denied.
What in the world? Oh, the battery went dead right when I needed it. I'll take the battery out of the tape recorder. Gotta find a battery with some power.
Right. Now, you might be wondering, precisely, where do I find some batteries with some power? Now, you might recall there was actually a, like the guy downstairs, what's his name, actually has a cassette player, but I'm pretty certain we're not going to get that off of him. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this ladle.
Looks like the ones used for wine tasting.
I mean, it's going to take the battery.
Let's see if it fits. Perfect! Fits like a glove.
And then we're going to take the laser with the battery, and we're going to put it in the liquid nitrogen.
Well, this is a good opportunity to check whether you can restore some of a dead battery's energy by lowering its temperature.
Because that's something everyone should fucking know. What?
Let's remove the battery from the ladle. The battery is definitely frozen. I hope it'll make the tape recorder run now.
Well, let's find out. Stick that shit back in there.
Voila! I hope
With-
the recorder will work now.
Like second degree fucking freezer burn on the tips of my fingers from doing that, but yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
I hope the battery lasts long enough.
Please state your name for the voice identification system.
Dr. Susan Oliva.
Identification verified. Good evening, Dr. Oliva. Please remember that the chamber will automatically close in 30 seconds.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
It worked!
I don't know why I need this, but sure, thank you.
I shouldn't do this, but I've already had to do so many other crazy things tonight. I hope nothing serious happens to it once it's outside the thermal chamber.
Oh, we're fucked. We are hardcore fucked.
You'll never get the ruby out with your fingers. It's wedged in really tight.
I don't even know why I'm doing this. This seems so completely out of the fucking ordinary. Am I just gonna fucking... Part of me's just like, hey, doctor, do you want this? Go fetch. Just yeet it out the fucking room at her.
I'd better not. She'd ask me how I got it.
Alright, fine. So...
I don't like that idea.
Oh, come on, don't be a baby.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Alright, so I'm assuming I need to get her out of the room now. Now I need to find some coffee. They said there was some coffee in a storeroom.
Authorized staff...
I've got a feeling that's not it. I'm feeling there's another location I could be going to right now. Right. Quick look around here, just make sure there's no secondary exit I missed. I don't want to consult the guide, but I guess I'm doing that. Alright, give me a bloody moment. Okay, so apparently I missed some shit back in here. There was actually something I could pick up. I'm not sure if I had to actually speak with someone about it first.
Looks like they hold seeds and stuff like that.
Seed, you say?
I don't think I'll be needing it. I don't.
Are you actually fucking kidding me right now?
I don't think I'll be needing any of that right now.
Okay. Cool.
That won't work. That won't work. I don't like that idea.
So there's some mysterious Mayan object I'm supposed to be finding. And said object allows me to prise the ruby out of the fucking mask. However, there is no indication of precisely what the fuck that's supposed to be.
It certainly is an ingenious little invention. There's not a soul in the street. Just that munchkin over there, who seems to be waiting for someone.
Wow, that is not the term you use to describe someone like that. God damn. Alright, so look at a different guide, because the way these puzzles work is they're kind of clearly non-linear, which leads to some wonderful moments where I'm just trying to figure out what to do next, and the game is hiding it behind something real fucking specific. You know, sometimes when you just overthink a puzzle way too fucking much? Watch this.
Cool. I'll trade it for the object that's next on the list to be restored.
Fuck!
Done. The doctor didn't even notice.
That's literally all I needed to do. I want to fucking die. I'm so angry. Now, I take this.
The way it's shaped, it'd be a spiffy bottle opener. The way it's shaped. Good idea. Maybe I can use it to get the ruby out. Cool! It worked!
And then... God damn it! I do apologise for this in advance, Dr. Oliver. This is almost certainly going to damage a lot of... What the fuck? Alright, never mind. That's also fine. We take the ruby, shove it in here.
Let's see if I can put this one in place of the one that's already there. Fantastic! I think this will make the laser beam much more powerful. Now
Not
I'll wait
sure
for the
that's how
doctor
it
to come
works.
and use the laser.
Like a fucking psychopath! Do. Don't mind me, Doctor. Just interfering with some incredibly dangerous equipment. I really hope this doesn't hurt her.
It worked! My heart goes out to the good doctor, but there was nothing else I could do.
I need an iced mocha now.
Oh, God. Doc, I'm sorry.
Listen, Doctor. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You just keep working as though nothing happened, and I'll sweep up the pieces of that figurine. Just wait and see. No one will ever miss it.
Wait, is she double fisting
I've worked in
cigarettes?
this field for 20 years and I've never damaged one thing. Not one crack, I tell you. Not a scrape. Nothing. Until today, that is.
Oh man, okay, fair enough. Well, that was quite morally reprehensible, but anyway. I should now...
Hey, that bowl there has something that looks a lot like coffee in it. I'm grabbing it. Maybe I can use this to make Dr. Oliva some coffee.
Oh my good god. Those are probably resin. You are aware of that. I'm just... Oh god. We're going to poison this poor woman on top of everything else she's gone through. I feel so fucking bad about it. God damn.
There's an empty package of coffee inside. I don't know what I'd need that for.
Well, I suppose just take the coffee beans.
I'm not going to get rid of that.
Well, I thought I could put them in the... Fine, fine. Can I just put them straight in there?
That doesn't make sense.
What are you talking about? Bowl full of coffee beans, coffee machine. Just mash them in there. Alright, now there's another bit to this puzzle, isn't there? Alright, just... Fuck it, guide. Seeing as there is now a particular kind of linear thread of logic I have to follow, I'm not going to start fucking around without your guidance. Go to the restoration lab and use the coffee beans with the lathe. Oh, the little fucking Dremel she was using to get dirt off the... Oh, god damn it. Okay, yes, that kind of...
You can't. Brings back memories of Dr. Sydow, my dentist.
Right, so do this, go here.
I don't see any reason for doing that. I don't see any reason for doing that. I don't need to examine that.
Are you fucking serious? Right now. The game has told me... Do I have to go and talk to Willie first? So he can tell me that that won't work? So I then go and grind the beans, then bring them back to him so he can refill the coffee machine. Ah, no shortcuts here. It's one linear sequence of events, or you go and fuck yourself. God. Here, Willie, does it smell like coffee to you? Crunch.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
I don't know, dude. That doesn't look like coffee to me. Anyway, those are coffee beans, and that stupid machine ain't gonna work with nothing but coffee that's all ground up, man.
Well, in the lesser words of the bard, fuck. Well, let's go upstairs and Dremel me some coffee. Makes as much fucking sense as anything else.
I might be able to use the lathe to grind the coffee beans.
Yep, that's perfect. That's exactly how you use a Dremel on fucking coffee beans.
It worked like magic. Now this coffee-like stuff has been ground.
Oh god, we are the worst. We are just fucking heinous. Right, you, coffee, now ground, put in machine, make thing do good. That's going to contain any caffeine, but the
Willie,
solvents
here's
used in
some
it
coffee so you
might
can
do
refill the
something.
machine upstairs.
Dude, are you sure this crud is coffee?
Yeah, of course it's good coffee. I buy it in bulk.
No, man, I'll pass. It's not that I don't trust you, dude, but I don't want any trouble.
Oh,
I've
fuck
got
no,
a
I've got to
job
put it
I
in the
normally
goddamn
pick
coffee
up
package, don't I?
in case I get busted.
Yeah, in case you get busted and not for, you know, massively defrauding the fucking museum by stealing all their equipment. Seriously, I'm amazed this puzzle has not actually factored that in at all.
Alright.
And now I can pick
Maybe
this
just
up.
what I need.
I can only imagine the way that they've structured this.
But I can still smell coffee.
I'm pretty sure the only way that the reason why they've done this
Okay,
is so
start pouring.
you can't sequence break?
Whew, that was just the right amount. Now it looks like a brand new package of coffee.
Right, back down the stairs we go. Ah. Coffee in bag, put in machine, or I fucking end you.
Willie, here's some coffee so you can refill the machine upstairs.
Dude, this is the brand I always use. Yeah, baby, this is right on time. See? Now I don't have to go out tomorrow and buy some. I'm gonna go fill up that junky coffee machine right away.
Well, it's good to see him waddle away again. God.
This Willie guy's an unusual character. Well, let's see if I can finally take this rich aromatic coffee to the doctor.
This even sounded like a highly sexualized Nescafe advert.
Machine.
Because I'd be down for that.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, I bought you some hot coffee. In your own time, Eric. Eric? Brian? Brian, isn't it, Eric? Wow, we've got some serious subsidence on this fucking
It's
building.
working now. The red light is off.
Yay.
The red light went off. Okay, I'll just get one.
Yep, that's gonna taste
I hope
like
it's nice and strong.
a hot, buttery asshole, but I guess it'll work. You drink that much coffee, your taste buds are pretty much dead anyway.
I don't think that's a good plan.
What are you talking about? I just wanna... Alright, go over here. Right, you. This. In you. Right now.
Here, Doctor. Have some coffee. It'll make you feel better. Now, that's better, isn't it? Come on, you can start working again now that you've calmed down. We wouldn't want the Mayan exhibition to be canceled because you didn't finish your work, would we now?
Of course not. I'll get to work immediately, and no one's gonna stop me this time. Not even the feds.
Why would the Fed... No, I'm never mind.
Munchkin Bob, I see you haven't grown much in the past few years.
If it ain't Gustav, my one-eyed pal. It looks like the eye they ripped out of you hasn't grown back either.
Careful, Bob. Don't tempt me.
What are you gonna do? Make him shorter?
Let's just get down to business. They're still in that dumb museum, right?
That's right. The car hasn't moved from the lot. We can wait here until they come out and grab them.
Without the car, they could have escaped in some other direction. Nah, I won't run the risk of having them get away again. Let's go after them. You wait here, Bob, and watch to see if the cops show up.
Okay, Gustav. Whatever you say.
Well, I had to leave the doctor alone so she could pay full attention to restoring the crucifix. But it's been a while now, and being as enthused as she was after drinking that coffee, I'm sure the crucifix is all finished. So, I'm going in. Man, it looks like the doctor is completely out of it. But I see she managed to finish restoring the crucifix. Excellent. It certainly needed polishing. Oh, looks like new. This is interesting. Now I'm sure we can find out where it came from and what it's for. I better go to the lab right away and use the scanner to check out the crucifix.
Oh, thank you. Some actual fucking hand-holding. Let me just...
I'd rather leave her alone and let her rest. She deserves a break. Great. A few hours sleep and she'll be as good as new.
I mean... She's very still. I'm... Okay, let's just leave and not leave any more prints on the crime scene. Let's fucking run. Oh, yes. This good coffee. Made with high-grade solvents and fucking resin.
What?
Oh, shoot him! Shoot him!
Are you guys friends of Clive's too? First came that hot babe with Brian the Dweeb man. Who I have nothing against.
I never thought I'd be rooting for the death of a
Maybe
bit
it's
character, but
Please
fuck
do
this
not
guy
stop.
up!
And now you guys, man. By the way, what are those get-ups you're wearing, man?
Yeah! Fuck that asshole!
And you know what? It's about time I found out what that is. Let's see if I can figure out how to work the fancy scanner.
Oh, that just put a big fucking smile on my face. Fuck you, Willie.
So, the crucifix is of Hopi origin. The Hopi are a Native American tribe that lives in Arizona. Great. That is an important piece of information, but I'm starting to understand this whole story less and less. The materials that the crucifix is made of aren't valuable at all. And even though it's probably of some historical value, it'd never be worth killing people over. There must be something else behind the story of this crucifix.
Brian, quick, follow me. It's Gina. She's in danger. I'm sorry, Brian. No! You told me you wouldn't hurt me if I handed it over to you. No!
As you can imagine, this is when things got really out of control. Luckily, those guys were interested in knowing what we'd found out. Otherwise, I doubt they'd have let us live. Of course, that blow to the head knocked me out, and I didn't know what was going on for quite a while. When I came to, I realized that we were flying in a helicopter. My head ached and pounded, and when Gina told me what happened to Clive, well, I felt absolutely awful to know they'd done away with him. I couldn't stop thinking that if I hadn't gone to the museum that night, he'd still be alive. I did my best to get over it, and decided that feeling sorry for him would get us nowhere. The sad truth was that I'd have the same fate as Clive if I didn't come up with a plan. The instinct for survival and a desire for revenge took over my thoughts, and I totally forgot about Clive. A bit later, the helicopter began to descend. I could see we were landing in a desert area in the middle of what looked like an old oil field. We were taken out of the helicopter and put inside of an old cabin. It was pretty obvious they were mainly interested in Gina. As soon as we got in the cabin, they tied her to a chair and started to beat the living daylights out of me. They put me to sleep once again with a well-aimed pistol whip at the back of my neck. When I woke up, I was all turned around and I thought my head was going to explode.
Nice of you to just leave some brass knuckles there for me. Thanks, guys. Also, ow. Also, what the fuck is up with his neck?
Ouch! Oh, my aching head. Those wretched thugs smacked me up good. I swear these insane murderers are gonna pay for this. On top of it all, they stole everything I had on me. My wallet, my car keys, my piece of amber. Everything. I'll try to get my stuff back. But the first thing I've got to do is find out what they've done with Gina and try to get out of this huge mess in one piece. There's a fairly large crack in the middle of the door.
We know Johnny was talking to you at the club before we got there. You tell us what he told you, and you can leave this place in one piece.
Ah, an upskirt shot.
I already told you
Classy.
everything I know. I was just with Johnny for a second or two, and he didn't tell me anything.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything.
Right, well, we're going to call it here for a set. Thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll rescue Gina, and if we can't do that, we'll at least crank one out to that racy poster over there on the wall. Ho ho! Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.